Hello everyone. Whether am I live or not, can you please confirm? Streaming started. Okay, right. All right. I think started. Kindly wait for a second. Yes. Chalo bhai. So actually we need to start the Commerce Current Affairs 2022 from the January till the August in the last Friday itself, but that was cancelled due to technical glitch. Session was not conducted and it went into private also. Now this is the session number 2 as per the sequence wise, but technically it is a session number 1 only for the Commerce Current Affairs for the UGC NET examination. So every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday I am covering the YouTube lecture in this channel. So for the both paper 1 and paper 2 Commerce Current Affairs I am being discussed. So yesterday we started with the paper 1 and today now going to start for the paper 2 Commerce. At 9 p.m. these sessions will happen. And daily at 5 p.m. in Unacademy free platform, my free live sessions are going on for a final mock level questions, which is for the paper 1 at 5 p.m. in Unacademy free platform. The link is given in the description and the chat box. You can just follow me in Unacademy Learning app and join me over there also and answer all these questions which I am giving on paper wise basis. Daily 25 questions. Important questions, conceptual questions are going on. You can enroll by going through with the link given in the description. Do follow me in the Unacademy Learning app as well as do join in my Telegram Unacademy space Vodnala Shivalingam is my Telegram group name. And for the complete course on paper 1 and paper 2 Commerce for the UGC NET-JRF 2022 December or else the January examination. So complete courses have been started for the both paper 1 and paper 2 various subjects including commerce by me. So you can join into Unacademy Plus platform for this complete courses on paper 1 and paper 2 and various other educator courses also. With a single subscription of Unacademy, you will get all the educator courses, their completed, ongoing, upcoming, all the batches you are able to access to it. And there is a All India mock test is going to happen on September 16 for the paper 1 and September 17 for the paper 2 commerce. So rank number 1, 2, 3 are going to have these rewards if you are winning on these dates. Enroll to this, the link is given and at Unacademy app section you can find those. I recommend you to go for the Unacademy Plus 6 or 12 month subscription or Iconic 6 or 12 month subscription. So if you use the invite code Shiva Live, you will get 10% off on the subscription and you will get all my PDF study material, which is chart wise presented material. So let's start with the paper 2 current affair. Right? If you are first time in this channel, do subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon and do hit a like button guys, so that we can proceed further after giving attendance of likes. Question number 1. As usual, like a paper 1 only, we are going to do it. Question number 1. The government of India recently held conversion operation. Under the operation, government brought back securities from the RBI. It is also called as an flip operation, delta, switch and all of the above. Good evening. Hello. Hi. What it is? Answer is that option C, which is switch operations. Government of India has sold the securities to RBI, and after selling the securities, it has brought in back from the RBI, like a buyback of securities. If this happens between the government and RBI, that is called as a switch operations, conversion operation, which is the conversion operation. It is also called as a switch operation. Under this, government has brought back the securities from the RBI. So it was almost maturing in the 2023, 24 and 25 years. These were brought back, which is of worth having 1,19,701 crores, issued and make the transaction cash neutral. Right? Next question. What does the U stands for in the logistic platform ULIP? Hello, Nakul. Logistic platform ULIP announced that Union Budget 2023, 22-23. Guys, do hit a like button. So option B is the correct answer, which is unified. I will tell you what is that ULIP. Unified Logistic Interface Platform. Unified Logistic Interface Platform ULIP. So CEO of NITI Aayog, which is, who is that NITI Aayog CEO present? Amitabh Kant. The logistic cost can be lowered down by the leveraging this ULIP, that is Unified Logistic Interface Platform, and almost cost cutting is going to be done. The current cost is that 13 to 14% of the GDP, and it is going to come down by a maximum percentage by implementing this platform called as an ULIP. ULIP, Unified Logistic Interface Platform. The components of this is that integration with the existing data sources of ministries, data exchange with the private players, as well as unified document reference in the supply chain. These are the three main components of this ULIP platform. International Customs Day is celebrated on. Sakshi, increase the resolution. Hello, Rebecca. Hello, Sakshi. Hello, Mohini. Twinkle, hello. So option B is the given answer, January 26th. International Customs Day is celebrated on January 26th. Every year International Customs Day is celebrated on January 26th. So here International Customs Day 2022 is scaling up the custom digital transformation by embracing the data. So the theme for 2022 Customs Day is that scaling up customs digital transformation by embracing a data. Please type the same, scaling up customs digital transformation by scaling up a data, embracing a data. That is what the theme for 2022 Customs Day. Yes, 26 January is a Republic Day and also the Customs Day. What is Decahon Company? What is Decahon? Decahon Company. Yeah, nobody remembered the theme. Scaling up customs digital transformation by embracing a data. Scaling up customs digital transformation by embracing a data is the theme for it. Everybody is typing half of. What is Decahon Company? Decahon. What is Decahon Company? What does it mean? Decahon Company. So if you look at option B will be the correct answer. Company value exceeding 10 billion US dollars. Decathlon is an 10 billion US dollars. By what is unicorn company? If it is Decathlon 10 billion, what is unicorn? What is unicorn company? Yes, $1 billion. When it exceeds $1 billion, then that is an unicorn company. If it is exceeding $10 billion, which is Decathlon company. You can just see Decathlon are private firms whose value exceed 10 billion US dollars. Recently, Swiggy has become the 4th Indian company to earn the tag. The other 3 companies that are already having are Paytm, Fintech and Oyo are treated as an 10 billion companies, and Byju's also recently an edutech company. Facebook was the first Decathlon in the world. Next. RBI has announced government has notified a draft scheme for merger of Indian Bank and Canara Bank, SBI and PNB, PMC and SFB, none of the above. Kindly hit a like button if you like this session. If you dislike this session, please do hit a dislike button. So what draft scheme has been announced? PMC and SFB. SBI and PNB. Very good, very good. You people are answering with a common sense. RBI has released a draft scheme, that is amalgamation of fraud hit Punjab and Maharashtra cooperative. Because of this scheme only, the scam only, not scheme. Because of the scam, which is Punjab and Maharashtra Cooperative Bank, PMC Bank, and Delhi based Unity Small Finance Bank. Unity Small Finance Bank is a joint venture between Centrum Group and Bharat Pay. It is commenced operation as a small finance bank with effect from November 1st. So government has decided to merge this both the companies due to the scam which was identified in PMC Bank. PMC Bank. So here PMC Bank will get their money back over a period of 3 to 10 years. It is said that Transferee Bank, which is Unity Small Finance Bank, will first make the payment up to 5 lakh or less received from the DICGC. This is Deposit Insurance Credit Guarantee Corporation, which is eligible for depositors. According to IMF forecast, India will grow in 2022 to 23 by what percentage? So here option B is the given answer, which is 74%. According to IMF forecast, India will grow at 22 to 23, 7.4%. You can just see International Monetary Fund in its World Economic Outlook, which is the report will release. World Economic Outlook, the growth projections are, as per this update in 2022 July, India will grow at 7.4%. India will grow at 7.4%. You can just see here where India in this. Here it is, India 8.7 in 2021, in 2022 it is 7.4%, 2023 it is 6.1%. So growth is much higher in 2021, but in 2022 is decreasing and 2023 is much decreasing. 7.4 to 6.1 in the 2023. Next. As per report by the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, that is UNCTAD, Investment Trends Monitor was published on January 19, 2022. In 2021, FDI flows to India were -% lower as compared to 2020. How much FDI is low? So it is almost at 26%. 26%. As per the UNCTAD report, 2021 FDI got reduced by 26% in 2021 when you compare with 2020. So 2020 to 21 it got reduced by 26%, and global FDI showed that a strong rebound in 2021. It grows to 77% are estimated at US dollar 1.65 trillion. In 2020 it was 929 billion only. Right? Next, this is the only thing you need to remember. How much it decreased? 26%. But you know, as contrast to this, Government of India announcement is saying there is a increment in FDI inflows into the country by 23% extra. World report is saying FDI inflows into the country is reduced by 26. So this is a contradictory report. This is a contradictory report. So which question they are asking, you must be able to make a difference. As per India report, it is FDI inflows increased by 23%. As per World UNCTAD report, it is reduced by 26%. Matlab, as per India, it is 46% growth. Minus 26 to plus 26 plus 23. How much it is? Do hit a like button, guys. Digital Payment Index is published by NABARD, RBI, UNCTAD, IMF. It is RBI, Digital Payment Index by the RBI. So here it is, and based on 5 broad parameters, the Digital Payment Index is being published by them. Those are payment enablers, payment infrastructure, which are demand side factor 10%, payment infrastructure supply side, this is demand side, this is supply side factors, payment performance and consumer centricity. These are the 5 parameters will be considered to give this index called as a Digital Payment Index, to identify the index. It has been constructed with a March 2018 as a basic period to identify this DPI score. So 2018 March onward they will be counting it. In 2018, the Bank for International Standards, that is BIS, ranked India 7th among the 24 countries where it tracks the digital payment. So as per the BIS report, as per the BIS 2018, India is ranking at 7th place in attracting the digital payments out of the 24 countries across the world. The Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, launched a mobile application for providing information about security market. The Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, launched a mobile application for providing information about security market. Sati, Sarthak, Sanskar. SEBI launched a mobile application which is Sarthi. SAARTHI. SAA. Sarthi is a mobile app. It's another initiative of the SEBI with a view to empowering the investors, knowledge about the securities market. Sri Ayag Tyagi, the chairman of SB, has launching this app. The SEBI chairman is launching this app. So it aims to create awareness among the investors about the basic concepts of the securities market, and this know your customer process also will be initiated via this app. What is the expansion of UPMS which is recently launched by National Payment Corporation Bharat Bill Pay? Option A is the correct answer, which is Unified Presentment Management System. Unified Presentment Management System, the expansion of UPMS recently launched by NPCI Bharat Bill Pay. So here with the UPMS, which is Unified Presentment Management Portal, this is been launched by NPCI Bharat Bill Pay Limited, NBBL, wholly owned subsidiary of the National Payment Corporation of India, has launched this initiative, and this will be enabling all the Bharat Bill Pay operating units will be extending the facilities to their customer, their corporate clients with a minimal efforts through centralized infrastructure and application support provided by the Bharat Bill Pay Central Unit, which is BBPCU. In making the digital payment, any technical services will be provided by this initiative. India set a bilateral trade target of 50 billion before the 2030 with which country? Bilateral. Answer D, with South Korea. Oh my god. India and South Korea set a bilateral target of US $50 billion before the 2030, and South Korea Trade Minister I won't spell out this name, forgive me for this. Please read out this name and make a note in your notebook. Alright. And our Indian Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal held a bilateral talks in New Delhi, and they made an agreement that India will be having a target, or India and South Korea will be bilaterally having a target to reach US $50 billion before the 2030. 50 billion before the 2030. Sir, Tukka is not getting correct. These are current affairs. These are current affairs. If you are going wrong also, no problem. We need to get the update. That's it. There is no sense in getting the correct answer for this because you don't know about it. You are learning the, sir, ye commerce ka hai. Haan ji, this is for commerce. You belong to paper one, huh? The title you can look at na, commerce I given. So for this question, option A is the correct answer. What is the objective of ONDC, which is a new platform of commerce ministry? Open network of e-commerce, open network for e-commerce. So this is open network for digital commerce. First of its kind initiative aims to democratize the e-commerce. Means it's an initiative to promote open network of all aspects of exchanging goods and services over the digital and electronic network. It's a pilot launch of ONDC, which immediate launch of ONDC, and the government has set up advisory council including Infosys co-founder Nandan Nilekhani and CEO of NHA Sharma to design and accelerate this ONDC. Next. Okay, tata, bye bye. What is the expansion of VRR auction conducted by Reserve Bank of India? VRR auction. Option C, variable rate repo auction. Variable rate repo auction. So VRR is a variable repo rate auction. It's a repo rate that RBI lending to commercial banks in India. RBI gives a short-term loans to banks. So this is a usually repo rate is nothing but when RBI gives a loans, short-term loans to banks, the rate will be charged is called as an repo rate. But instead of fixed repo rate, now they have introduced the variable repo rate auction. Variable repo rate auction. So this in RBI will conduct overnight variable repo rate action, which is liquidity adjustment facility as part, because liquidity adjustment facility are two things. One is repo rate, second one is reverse repo rate. These two are part of the liquidity adjustment facility for an amount of 75,000 crore. And the central bank had also said that it will continue to rebalance the liquidity condition in non-disruptive manner. Without disturbing anything, they are going to maintain the adequate liquidity and balance the flow in the economy. NITI Aayog announced that NITI Aayog announced to host FinTech Open Hackathon along with which digital platform? Paytm, PhonePe, BharatPe, Koo. Acha, Koo is digital platform. Huh? Guys, do hit this like button if you like this session. Option B is the correct answer, PhonePe. PhonePe is the correct answer. So PhonePe as well as NITI Aayog with a PhonePe sponsorship, it is going to open FinTech Open Hackathon. It is going to conduct first ever open to all hackathon, which is FinTech Open Hackathon. Participant can use the data sources like PhonePe Pulse, Open Data API and Open Government Data Platform and RBI reports to on payments to build on their submission. Next. As per Economic Survey 2021-22, what is the estimated GDP growth of India? Answer is C, 8.0 to 8.5 percentage GDP growth rate in 2022 to 23 as per economic survey. So economic survey has projected Indian economy to grow at 8.0 to 8.5% in 2022 to 3, and projection comparable with the World Bank and Asian Development Bank's latest forecast of the real GDP growth of 8.7 percentage and 7.5 percentage respectively in 2022 to 23. Next, the shares of which famous company fell 26 percentage, the biggest single day slide in market value for US company. Which US company it is? So it fell down by almost 26 percentage. So fell down by 26 percentage is a Meta company, is US company. So shares of Facebook owner Meta. Now Meta is there, now Meta is related to Facebook only. Fell down by 26 percentage, biggest single day slide in market for a US company. So this huge drop erased over the US dollar 200 billion from the Meta market capitalization and around US dollar 29 billion from the chief executive officer, the CEO of the Facebook, which is Mark Zuckerberg net worth. It has eaten total. India signed a comprehensive economic partnership agreement CEPA with which country in Feb 2022? Option A is the given answer, which is UAE. UAE. India signed a comprehensive economic partnership agreement with which country in February 2022? UAE. That is United Arab Emirates. With the United Arab Emirates, India has signed this agreement, which is a comprehensive economic partnership. This agreement will cover trade in goods, rules of origin, trade in services, technical barriers to trade (TBT), sanitary and phytosanitary measures, dispute settlement, movement of natural person, telecom, custom procedure, pharmaceutical products, government procurements, intellectual property rights, investment, digital trade and cooperation, and other. That is why it is a comprehensive, which is covering so many trades. Comprehensive economic partnership agreement with the United Arab Emirates. So this is an so much comprehensive, detailed one. Which country banks were banned from the SWIFT, an international payment system by the European Union and America? Which country banks were banned? So answer is that D, which is Russia. Russia is a one. Due to the move to the counter Russia war over the Ukraine, whatever happened, the United States and European Commission issued a joint statement to exclude some Russian banks from the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication Messaging System. From that, Russia needs to be Russia got removed by only for certain banks of Russian bank. Certain Russian banks only got removed, so that they can't able to do the banking transaction and they can't get the economic inflow into the country. And when the funds are very limited, they will stop the war against the Ukraine, like that. So intention is behind further to isolate Russia from being international financial system. And this move against Russia is only partly implemented for now, and with only some Russian banks this is being covered. Further it may be expanded later. Hello Shivanshi, Sony. Narayan Rane, the Union Medium Small Enterprises Minister, MSME, Minister for Small and Medium Enterprises. Why? How this mark came? I am here only, na? I am standing there. When I made it? No, bhai, I didn't made anything. I will check the video. No, I didn't made it. Chalo. Which state it is? A, Maharashtra. In Maharashtra, so the minister has announced, Union Minister announced that this will set up in Sindhudurg, Maharashtra. A MSME technology center will be set up, which is worth having 200 crores of worth. 200 crores of worth. Sir ka boota. Acha, you already killed me, huh? I am good, Ranjit. How are you? Commerce का कोई batch है? Yes, sir. Commerce batch is going on. Presently only I think 10 sessions completed. You can join in the course. According to the data from Department of Promotion for Industry and Internal Trade DPIIT, during April-December 2021, India FDI equity flows contracted by dash percentage. B 16%. 16%. 16% it is 43.1 billion in 2020. Same time the previous year inflows were 51.47 in last year, and present year it is FDI equity inflows. But I don't understand how these reports are getting changed. Government of India has given a press notification via Press Trust of India. They have issued a notification that there is an increase in FDI inflows by 23% in the 2021 May 31st. Sorry, 2022 May 31st. Now this fellow is saying April-December 2021, and this Department of Internal Trade and Department of Promotion and Industry saying there is a broad decrease of 16% of FDI inflows. And again that World UNCTAD's report is there, that is saying total 26% is decreased the FDI inflows into the India. So this is actually need to once again I need to refer whether we are making mistake or they are only giving us like that. Which company has been booked for cheating? A consortium, which means a group of banks led by the State Bank of India of more than 22,842 crores. been booked for cheating a consortium of bank led by the SBI, more than 22,842 crores. Option B, ABG Shipyard Limited. ABG Shipyard Limited has made a consortium of cheating. So CBI has booked a ABG Shipyard Limited in biggest bank fraud case. So it also booked a then chairman and managing director Rishi Kamlesh Agarwal along with others for cheating the SBI for 22,842 crores. It's a criminal conspiracy. Guys, do hit a like button. India rank in intellectual property index is option C, 43 is the correct answer. India rank in intellectual property rights index. So here overall international intellectual property score from 38.4 percentage to 38.6 percentage, and India ranked 43rd out of 55 countries. I thought it is more countries, but it is just a 43 rank out of just 55 countries only. Rather, at least we got below 40, below 50. Better, be satisfied with that. So 9 categories are there: total intellectual property, patents, copyright, trademark and design rights, trade secret, commercialization of intellectual property asset, enforcement, system efficiency, and membership and ratification of international treaties. GDP deflator forecast financial year 23 says. GDP deflator forecast 3 to 3.5 percentage deflation is going to happen in the future in the financial year 2023 as per them. So on February 10, 2022, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman highlighted that 2022-23 Central Gross Domestic Product deflator projection is 3 to 3.5 percentage. It is going to come down. The GDP is going to come down as per the estimation. So there is a GDP which is nominal GDP, real GDP. Nominal GDP is a market value of goods and services which are produced in an economy. This value is unadjusted for inflation and it is measured at a current prices. Nominal GDP is at a current prices. Whereas real GDP is an adjusted for the inflation. These are adjusted for the inflation. It is called as a real GDP because it is done to reflect the changes in real output, and it is a constant prices measurement will be there, not the current prices. The first country to adopt India's UPI system will be. The first country to adopt India's UPI system will be Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, Pakistan. Actually, India is a correct answer. No? India has adopted India's UPI system first. Later all these. They mean to ask other than India. So option A, Nepal is a country which has adopted India's UPI system. SEBI barred Reliance Home Finance Limited and 3 other individuals from securities market on 11th February, 30th February, 20th February and none of the above. Date is not important, but okay, we have to get the update anyway. This date is not important. Company is important. गलत हो गया ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस में. Nothing will happen if it is happens in the classroom, but if the same happens in exam hall na, then it will be a irreversible mistake. You cannot take it back. Here you can take it back. So 11th February 2022, on one fine day something happened, which is Reliance. This is actually, Reliance Home Finance Limited. If this one company is removed from that market, which is securities market, bunch of companies are there for this group, na? Bunch of companies are there for this group to trade it. What if with this one company got removed by the SEBI? This is overaction of the SEBI only. They know very well they can't do anything. So here Anil Ambani and 3 other individuals from the securities market for simponing of the funds from the company, and the 3 other individuals who have been barred is that Ravindra Sudhakar and Amit Bapna and Pinikesh Arsha. NITI Aayog has suggested to consider the electric vehicle sector as an infrastructure subsector to which ministry? So option C is the correct answer, Ministry of Finance. Ministry of Finance is the correct answer. NITI Aayog suggested to consider the electric vehicle sector as an infrastructure subsector to which ministry? Ministry of Finance, because they are providing the subsidy to them now. That is why Ministry of Finance should be treated as an sector in that. So here electric vehicles, those who are buying now, for them subsidy is going to be available, whether it is in buying with the vehicle or else whenever they are taking the tax incentives also they are going to get it. These parameters are socio-economic potential and livelihood generation potential, scalability, techno-economic viability, stakeholder acceptability. Socio-economic potential, livelihood generation potential, scalability, techno-economic viability, stakeholder acceptability. These are comes under here. Next, which institution released the draft framework on sustainable and sustainability linked lending? Sustainability and sustainable linked lending. option B is the correct answer. IFSCA, International Financial Services Centers Authority. International Financial Services Centers Authority, IFSCA. So this invited the public comments on draft of the framework on sustainable and sustainable linked lending by the financial institutions in IFSCS. So here the draft guideline seeks to provide a broad framework for the adoption of these principles with the existing international standards. It says that these units are going to have at least 10% of their loan assets in the form of lending to green facilities, means which are providing or meeting the sustainability. That is what sustainability means, providing environmental protection. Those type of projects has to be, for that only funding facility has to be provided, which is 10% of the entire loans for the sustainability only. Next, the amendments to the limited liability partnership will take effect from which date? Because recently small amendments took place. What are the amendments and from which date it will be implemented? So it is option B, from April 1st, 2022 onwards. These LLP amendments are going to be effective. So total introduction of the Amendment Act, 7 new sections got introduced and 3 sections have been omitted, means deleted. 5 sections have been substituted. 7 new sections, 3 sections removed and 5 sections got substituted. So yes, small LP is one of the major amendment. Small LLP is going to be introduced, which does not exceed, which is called as a small LP, the LLP which does not exceed 25 lakh rupees, less than 25 lakh rupees, and or such higher amount does not exceed 5 crore rupees as may be prescribed. Does not exceed 25 lakh rupees. Turnover does not exceed 40 lakhs. Turnover does not exceed 40 lakhs. This is what we treated as a small LLP. Whereas startup LLP, recognized as a startup LLP which will promote this form of business rather than proprietorship or partnership, extending the simplified regulators. So those who are startup or initial companies will be there now for them. The penalty payable for non-compliance provision of the LLP Act will be 1/2 of the penalty. 1/2 means 50% penalty prescribed for the smaller LLPs and startup LLPs. So whatever the LLP penalties are there now, suppose original LLP penalty is 50,000, then for the small and startup LLP only half that, means 25,000 is going to be there. Subject to maximum 1 lakh rupees of penalty is going to be there for this. And if it is 1 lakh, 50,000 will be for the small and startup LLP. And change in the definition of resident India, this is small amendment only. And establishment of special court who are dealing with this LLP matters, separate court has to be established. And adjudication of the penalties also. This is a new section. Section number 76A has been inserted for penalties related section. This is who will be dealing with the matters of penalties under LLP, which is new section. This is new section. And remaining other things are as usual by. Here, LLP fails to comply with the order of registrar or else regional director for a period of within 90 days from the receipt of order, then such LLP is going to be punishable with a 25,000 to 5 lakh fine. 25,000 to 5 lakh fine. 25,000 to 5 lakh fine for this. Change in the name of the LLP. Change in the name of the LLP. Section 17 has been substituted to align with the provisions of Companies Amendment Act 2020. The LLP may be directed by the central government to change the name when it is matching with any other company or when it is matching with any other litigations and all. They will suggest to change the name of the company. Next. Those are directly taken from the draft. Happy? Thank you so much. What is the infrastructure lending target set for the National Bank for Financial Infrastructure and Development, NABFID? What is the infrastructure lending target set for the NABFID? So your option C is the correct answer. 1 trillion it is. Rupees 1 trillion. Lending, infrastructure lending target set for the NABFID is that 1 trillion is the maximum limit. So objective of this is to directly or indirectly lend or invest or attract the investment for infrastructure projects, either partly or entirely in India. Developmental objective itself is market for the bonds, loans and derivatives for infrastructure financing. All these are part of the NABFID. The framework that is related to geotagging of payment system touchpoints has been released by the framework that is related to geotagging of payment system touchpoints has been released by the geotagging of the payment system. Geotagging of the payment system touchpoints has been released by the option C, which is RBI only, one and only regulator we know. So RBI has released this geotagging payment system touchpoints by them only, with a quick response code or point of QR codes will be there, and POS terminals also you can use this geotagging payment system. Next, newest subsidiary of RBI, most important. Most important. Newest subsidiary of RBI. Yes, Reserve Bank of India Innovation Hub, RBIH. This RBIH is set up as an wholly owned subsidiary of this RBI with 100 crores as an initial capital. How much? Initial capital is that 100 crores given for this RBI, Reserve Bank Innovation Hub. An independent board also has been constituted with this. Yes, Gopala Krishnan has selected as a chairman for this. And from the academia there will be experts will be there. This will put the selected few global central banks that are trying to bring about a change in the mode of engagement while trying to bring about the innovations in this sector. So in the banking sector, to bring out the innovations and research and development, this hub will be working majorly. RBIH hub will be focusing on bringing the new and innovative ideas in this finance field or else banking sector. Final question of this session. The pecuniary jurisdiction to entertain the complaints where the value of goods and services paid as a consideration does not exceed 50 lakh rupees. That is C, which is District Commission. There is amendment in 2021 Consumer Protection Act. Consumer Protection Act, there is amendment. As per this Consumer Protection Act, which is when it is less than 5 lakh rupees, the complaint has to go to the District Commission. 50 lakhs to 2 crore, it has to go to the state commission, and more than 2 crore, it has to go to the national commission. This is how the pecuniary jurisdiction got changed to make the complaints at the respective places. 50 lakh district, 50 to 2 crore state commission, and more than 2 crore national commission. All right. That's about it, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you have enjoyed the session. If you haven't, you can dislike the session, and if you enjoyed, please do hit a like button, and please share with your friends so that many people will get benefit out of it. And ask your friends to attend this free live session which are happening at Unacademy free platform also at a daily 5 p.m. And do join in my Telegram group Unacademy space Vodnala Shivalingam, and do follow me in the Unacademy learning app also. You'll get all the updates about it. Thank you so much. Bye bye to all. Have a great day. Good night everyone.